Good afternoon or evening, graduates, parents, guardians, grandparents, students, staff, and members of the community. My name is Larry Kilo, and I'm the principal of the Swift Current Comprehensive High School. I would like to begin my speech with words of celebration and congratulations to the graduating grade 12 students in the class of 2021. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our healthcare workers and all of the other people who have served our community during the COVID-19 pandemic over the past 16 months. As we begin to look towards the recovery of our community, province, nation, and world, we thank so many of you that have worked so hard to keep all of us safe, healthy, and cared for. Thank you. Members of the class of 2021, I can call you graduates since you received your diploma earlier today. I begin my address with a tone and emphasis on hope. That hope is connected with the theme of my speech today. I do worry, though, that my words might not be remembered too long after I say them, because like you today, I graduated on June 28th, but the year was 1986, not 2021. On that way too hot day in June, I received my grade 12 diploma from Asquith School. I too listened to what my principal had to say to me and my classmates. My principal's name was Mr. Ronald Bryce, and I can say with conviction that I remember nothing from what he said to me and my classmates on that day. Graduates, I take on a challenge today for you to take something from what I say to you as your principal and remember that thought 35 years down the road. So here it goes. With all apologies, Mr. Bryce. Graduates, your grade 12 year has been one that will never be repeated or replicated. Over the course of the school year, you were forced to deal with so many things that were out of your control. However, you persevered and succeeded despite the many obstacles and barriers that tried to get in your way. Along your journey in the 2021 school year, so many unique situations occurred and so many first-time events took place. And out of these events, I want to take some time to focus on the positive part of your experiences this past year. Along each of our life journeys, we will experience challenge and loss. However, we can use these experiences to shape us into the person we want to become, whether we are 17, 18, or 52. All of our life experiences, good and bad, shape us into who we are. When I looked at each of you this school year, I saw young adults who have had to cope with a lot of loss. You lost the opportunity to attend school each day with all of your classmates. You lost the chance to have a grad games night and a winter banquet. You lost the ability to go on a band or outdoor ed trip. And you lost the opportunity to compete at a high level in the sports that you love. Graduates, with those losses come grief and the question, why did this happen to me? I want to now take you back to when I graduated 35 years ago, grade 12s. I asked the same question of why, 7 months after I graduated from high school. On January 27th, 1987, my father took his own life. It was and still is the toughest thing I have ever had to deal with. I was in my first year of university and I was shaken to my core. However, out of this tragedy, I learned so much. I learned to be resilient, independent, and able to handle conflict and crisis. I also learned and had it confirmed that so many friends and family members loved me. I also became closer with my grandma and Grandpa Kilo. I renewed my focus on my career path, and I saw how important it was to serve others. Graduates, this year you have experienced loss too. However, you have the chance to take away positives out of the year that challenged you like it did. For example, number 1, you've become closer with your A or B classmates, or you even made a new school friend this school year. Number 2, some of you have been able to make a lot of money by working a lot more this school year. Number 3, you learned how to adapt and change on the fly, like when you flipped from in-class learning to remote learning on a number of occasions. Number 4, you spent more time with your family. And number 5, you learned how to use technology to support your learning. And the list could go on. Graduates, I wish that my dad would be alive today, just like you wish your grade 12 year would have been a regular school year. However, we can all take lessons learned from adversity and use those lessons to become better men and women in our futures. So in conclusion, graduates, each one of us in our life journey has a lot in common with each other. We all have challenges and tough situations that confront us. In those situations, we must acknowledge our pain, grief, and loss, and we can even ask why things happened the way that they did. In time, however, all of us will learn from adversity to become stronger leaders in our families and communities. It is okay to feel pain. It's okay to be a bit bitter about the losses that you have endured this past school year. It is okay to feel that loss and grief. However, we will become stronger out of any hurdle that is in our way. Graduates, I wish you all the best in your future. You have contributed so much to the culture and identity of your school and the community. Thank you for battling through and persevering this school year. You have attended the best high school in the province in your grade 12 year because our students are the best students in Saskatchewan. I share that wherever I go. Graduates, I am proud of you, and so is your family, friends, teachers and EAs, and our community. Congratulations.
My name is Cassie Meyer.
And my name is Marissa Moberg.
My name is Meadow Coates.
My name is Anisha Hawkridge. We will be your MCs during Swift Current Comprehensive High School's 2021 graduation.
We would like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we record is Treaty 4 territory and the traditional territory of the Cree, Saulteaux, and Assiniboine.
Now, without further ado, welcome to your 2021 graduation ceremony. Our first performance will be by Riley Anderson.
Riley is a kind, funny, energetic individual and a strong role model for many students. She has spent many hours participating in multiple different sections of the music department at SCCHS, including participation in Senior Wind Orchestra, Meister Singers, and Senior Jazz.
Please welcome Riley performing Sicilian. We now introduce the Honorable Dustin Duncan, Saskatchewan Minister of Education, with a recorded message for our graduates.
Hello everyone. As Saskatchewan's Minister of Education, on behalf of Premier Scott Moe and the Government of Saskatchewan, I'm pleased to congratulate you on your high school graduation. Finishing high school in any year is a huge achievement with much to be celebrated. Finishing high school during a global pandemic is even more commendable. You probably began to envision years ago how your graduation day might look. And while this year may not look the way that you imagined, I'm pleased to see you persevering through this challenging time. This milestone is a symbol of your hard work and commitment to learning. You may pursue post-secondary education, career training, or perhaps go directly into the workforce. And all of these paths are commendable. And I hope you choose to do so right here in Saskatchewan. Wherever the next step in your life takes you, I truly believe that Saskatchewan is the best place to live, work, and build a future. While I'm sure that this is just one of many accomplishments that you will achieve in your life, I hope you cherish this occasion. And I encourage you to reflect on all that your family, friends, and educators and how they have impacted you along the way. I wish you all happiness, success, and health, and a life filled with continuous learning as you move forward on your own unique journey. Thank you for all that you've done to reach this landmark of graduating from grade 12. Congratulations.
Our next performance will be by Josiah Bezanson.
Josiah is a committed musician who has spent a large portion of his time at SCCHS contributing to the music program. Please give him a warm welcome.
I was born a baby boy a long time ago, back when the hillside was green and the water would flow. But nights they fall and settle like snow. I watched as the hillside turned white with nowhere to go. Start a fire. Don't think gonna start a fire now. Now my heart's a frozen lake where streams used to flow, way down to the forest of my mind where memory would grow. Now I walk amongst the trees where the last sun glows. The leaves are all golden and brown with nowhere to go. Start a fire now. My skin, like these boulders, is cracking and older with each passing year that goes. My cliff face is crumbling, silently tumbling down to the water below. And if I light a match, I'll be able to catch the last sun before it goes. Singing on, I'm gonna start a fire. Don't, I'm gonna start a fire. Don't, I'm gonna start a fire.
would now like to give a warm welcome to Mrs. Mandy Herrick.
We selected Mrs. Herrick as our guest speaker for the 2021 graduation as she is an encouraging staff member, community member, and leader within our school. Her kindness towards others shines through in everything that she does, and we are very lucky to have her as one of our guiding figures here at SCCHS.
Without further ado, please welcome Mrs. Mandy Herrick.
Hello everyone. Video cameraman, Mr. Kilo, family, friends, and most of all, the graduates of 2021. Thank you so much for asking me to be your guest speaker this year. This is genuinely one of the most exciting things I've ever been asked to do, especially for this class that's so special to me. I wish you were all here right now, and I hope you don't just fast forward through this. Class of 2021, the most competitive, energetic, determined, gung-ho group of grade 9s that I've ever taught. Participants of the first ever grade 9 Olympics. It was also the last ever grade 9 Olympics. The heavily favored red team finished dead last after one of our prestigious judges overheard a teammate say the B word. I won't say who it was, but we were robbed. That year was also the last time we had gym blast. What's going on with this class? When I met most of you, you were nervous grade 9s. Your hairstyles were very, I just let my mom decide what's cool. And now here you are, young adults with normal haircuts for the most part. You've surpassed important milestones en route to adulthood, like gaining independence, self-advocacy, getting your driver's licenses. And some of you are the worst drivers I've ever seen. Each morning it looks like someone threw a bunch of cars out of a helicopter into the aquatic center parking lot. I don't know if there's some sort of a parking lot wars competition going on out there, because this class has always thrived in competition. They would do absolutely anything for a gum from the candy drawer, even the ones that tasted like they were from the civil rights era. Cade Reish once ate a crispy crunch bar that I found in my classroom from the first year I taught at the comp, 2012. I could hear Mrs. Braun's crew all the way down the hall during heated rounds of study Jeopardy or arm wrestling competitions. As legend has it, Leaf Zeeb never lost. I've heard that that was also the year that grade 9 art had to establish a rule about not eating paint on a dare. In those days, a lot of you were still learning to form a speed bump between your heads and your mouths, yelling out absurd answers to trivia questions at the halftime show or shouting, "Go Broncos" at school assemblies. It was a time when the school was buzzing with excitement, and this crew was at the center of that. Today, we celebrate your amazing achievements at the comp over the past few years and the perseverance that it took. I'm genuinely proud of each of you, whether I had the chance to teach you or not, and whether this had been an ideal, typical 4 years of high school for you or not. Each of you have had your own unique journey to arrive here at graduation day, and each of you has faced adversity. For some of you, the challenge of academics was not easy. Those credits did not just happen. You had to work for them. Maybe it feels like you were riding shotgun on the struggle bus these last 4 years, but you know what? You made it here to graduation day. And your report card marks don't always give an indication of what your potential is anyway. You've overcome obstacles and you're here. Some of you worked part-time jobs for the past several years to help support your family or plan for your future. While your classmates were free to spend their weekends and evenings however they wanted, some of you were already navigating the workforce, sacrificing that free time and maybe even homework time. Be proud that you found balance to make it work, and you made it. Some of you maybe have struggled socially and didn't always feel like you fit in the way that you planned, but you're here and you'll be remembered as an important part of this graduating class. The connections you made are valuable. You made it. Some of you may have fit in a little too well. You were still sitting in the car, in a parking lot, in the P-lot when the 116 bell rang, or walking to 7-Eleven with your friends instead of finishing that group project. But you managed to make it work. You made it. Some of you excelled at everything: sports, activities, academics, social life. You're probably feeling pretty tired, and you made it. The diploma you received today represents all of your high school experiences, from your first day of kindergarten to the last day of grade 12. Calf cookies and blue Slurpees that made you late for History 9. A pile of late slips from Tuesdays at the orthodontist all the way on the south side. band trips or drama provincials, or weekend tournaments driving in the 15-passenger vans. And part of it will represent the year you gave up almost everything, changed the way you did all of those things, and even how you went to school. Stayed home to keep everyone around you safe. The class of 2021 avoided each other like the plague because, you know, there was one. Luckily, your education is not just about what happened in the comp classrooms. Beyond Pythagorean theorem and dissecting baby pigs and conjugating verbs, you experienced this year what it's like to sacrifice. To sacrifice for your own well-being, but also for your family and your friends, and for other people's families. Poet Amanda Gorman famously said of this sacrifice, "We'll observe how the burdens braved by humankind are also the moments that make us humans kind. Let every dawn find us courageous, brought closer, heeding the light before the fight is over. When this ends, we'll smile sweetly, finally seeing in testing times we became the best of beings." Today you have crossed this finish line and you are now deciding on the next step, moving out, maybe jobs, careers, further education. You made it despite a global pandemic, and you have one heck of a story to tell. Sacrifice is an essential element of who you have become now, a part of your story. Certainly there is a purpose that you are on this planet at this particular time in history, and these struggles were all along shaping you for your purpose. How exciting that this is the time in your life to find out what's in store for you next. On the last day of grade 9, I like to give important life advice that I've been holding out on all semester, things that will carry students through the rest of high school, and then that way they can't say I've never taught them anything. I felt it only fitting that you get some free advice today, so here it goes. Number 1, if you throw up at a stranger's house, you are never welcome back there. Number 2, if you stare at something you dropped on the ground, eventually someone will pick it up for you. Number 3, if you see someone crying in public, ask if it's because of their haircut. They'll probably stop crying. Number 4, flossing is actually more important than you think. Number 5, someone's going to rip your heart out, toss it around, teach it how to Dougie, and shove it back into your chest at some point in your life. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or something else, you can take it. You'll get over it. Number 6, relating to that, choose to forgive. Hate will aid you like a banana in a book bag, and it won't make your life better. Number 7 is my best advice if you're about to live by yourself for the first time. You don't need margarine and milk to make craft dinner. Just one or the other is fine. My final piece of advice, understand that your time here at the comp, much like your time on Earth, will not be remembered by popularity or likes or follows, or even by grades or credits, or whether or not you won Gym Blast. It will be about the resilience you showed and the relationships that you formed, the big ones and the small ones. How did you make people feel? That's your legacy. So don't let those skinny jeans cut off the circulation to your heart. You were born for such a time as this. You made it despite it all. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Mrs. Herrick, for your kind words and willingness to participate in our grad ceremony.
Our next performance will be by Andre DeGala.
Andre has always had a passion for music. He can often be found in the music department, practicing with the Senior Wind Orchestra, Meister Singers, or vocal jazz ensembles, or just practicing music on his own.
Please welcome Andre performing Streetcar.
Let me know. Do I still got time to grow? Things ain't always set in stone. Let me know, let me know. Seems like street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me, so I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there in these street lights glowing. Happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there in these streets. In these streets, I'm just not there in these streets. I'm just not there. Life just ain't fair. Seems like street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there. All these street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not in these streets. In these streets, I'm just not there in these streets. I'm just not there. Life's just ain't fair.
Our next performers will be Riley Anderson and Taylor Hyde.
Riley and Taylor are both committed performers with passions for music. Please join us in welcoming them.
City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you.
That now our dreams may finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars and through the smokescreen of the crowded restaurants. It's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else.
A rush,
A glance,
a touch,
a dance, a look in somebody's eyes to light up the skies, to open the world and send it reeling. A voice that says I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need's this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat on my heart.
think I wanted to stay. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars,
You never shine so brightly.
We now introduce the Honorable Russ Morasti, Lieutenant Governor, with a recorded message for our graduates.
Hello, danse, bonjour. Congratulations to the class of 2021. You have met every challenge this year to complete grade 12. This is a great accomplishment at any time, but during the pandemic it is a very special achievement. You have adapted to online learning and have no doubt missed personal contact with friends. You are resilient and determined, and you have a bright future. As you look ahead, I encourage you to remember all the people who have helped you in the past, including your family members, teachers, school administrators, coaches, healthcare workers, and so many more. Your success is a result of your hard work, as well as the support you have received from many people. In addition to planning for further education and a career, I hope you will also consider how you can give back to your community. You have much to offer, and your community needs you. Once again, congratulations on graduating from grade 12 and best wishes in your future. It now gives me great pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, our Queen of Canada. And in the spirit of reconciliation, I want to share that with you in my language of Cree. Nimedidi tina nots, kitapita matawao, tamiskatuan. Kichogamasco Elizabeth II. Kichogamasco Utagitaskino Canada. Ninanaskamon, and congratulations.
We would now like to welcome Mr. T's band to the stage.
Mr. T's band is a group of hardworking, committed students who with a passion for music. They have dedicated a great deal of time and effort to putting together their performance today.
We now introduce Ms. Kim Bridmore, Board Chair,
and Mark Benish, Director of Education from Chinook School Division, with a recorded message for our graduates.
Congratulations, 2021 graduates. You have reached a significant milestone in your life. On behalf of the Chinook School Division Administration, I would like to recognize and commend you on your dedication, independence, and adaptability during a truly extraordinary grade 12 year. I believe this year has clearly demonstrated how you individually and collectively can persevere and make this world a better place. You should all be extremely proud of your achievements. Enjoy a well-deserved celebration.
On behalf of the Chinook Board of Education, we thank you for your persistence and for putting in the hard work that brought you to this important moment. We sincerely hope that the many obstacles, life lessons, ups and downs you've endured over the past year will give you a strong foundation to build a successful and happy future in whatever you choose to do. We wish you the very best in your path ahead. Congratulations.
Our next performance will be Cassie Meyer reading us a poem she wrote specifically for this occasion.
Cassie is an outgoing, creative student. She is strongly involved in the Student Grad Committee and has helped our team in a number of different ways. Cassie has always shown leadership and passion in everything that she has done.
Please welcome Cassie Meyer reading Time Really Does Fly.
When we entered the halls of this big, daunting place, we didn't then know of the things we would face. So young and careless, we thought we had all of the time in the world. But as time went on, we realized there were things we weren't told. We weren't told that one day we would be 14, wild and free, and then in the blink of an eye, we're already 18. Friends came and went, but the true ones stayed. Oh, to go back to those very first days. Teachers taught, and so we learned. There was always a new adventure, a new twist or turn. Some played sports and others did band. Some found love and others still don't understand. The present became the past and now our great big futures are right around the corner. How are we already graduating? I almost forgot we were getting older. There were things we all had in common, the good days and the bad. We waited for this day to come, but now it feels a bit sad. But as this door closes, so many more open. Suddenly our dreams are realities beyond just us hoping. We hold tight to the memories and friends, to the lessons and teachings. They will stay with us until the end. And although we may wander far and wide, the things that we learned here will always stay by our side.
Good afternoon, families, friends, teachers, coaches, community members, and fellow graduates. On behalf of the class of 2021, we would like to thank you for taking the time to be a part of our ceremony.
Hooray, we made it. I remember thinking that it would take forever to reach middle school, let alone graduate high school. Nonetheless, here we are, and I have no idea where the time went. As time has passed, there has been a vast variety of people who have contributed positively to our lives. For all of the graduating class of 2021, we want to recognize the individuals who have contributed to our success and given us the opportunity to start the next chapter of our lives. Thank you parents, family members, teachers, coaches, community members, and fellow graduates. It has been a blessing to have so many supportive people throughout the years.
The time we have spent growing older and older has led us to one of the biggest milestones in our lives. However, it feels like just yesterday we were running around, playing games on the playground, making Mother's and Father's Day crafts, and being classified as a cool kid if one of your parents brought you McDonald's for your lunch at school.
For many of us, grade 9 was the first year at the comp. I think collectively we can agree it was pretty nerve-wracking. Everything was new. New teachers, new students, new activities, and a brand new building. I remember friends and I staying after getting our grade 9 photos taken and exploring the unfamiliar halls so we could avoid getting lost on the first day.
These past 4 years have been some of the most fun and memorable times of our lives, making new friends, meeting cool teachers, and taking part in some of the many different activities. With all the memorable moments considered, school has also been a grind. As students, we put countless hours into all the different assignments given by our teachers, I am sure many of us have had sleepless nights trying to reach that 11:59 p.m. deadline.
During our high school career, teachers have not only played an important role academically, but also have made our time at the comp more enjoyable. As a grad class, we want to stress how appreciative we are for all of your hard work. Whether it was putting more extracurricular hours in than necessary, telling entertaining stories in class, or completely readjusting your methods of teaching during our remote learning. All the extra hours put in sure have made a difference.
As teachers, so many of you go above and beyond. All the stories and special moments we shared, like the bus ride back after a Yorkton loss, a motivational speech before a test, or watching the Jimbo Salhaney Mega Cup finals in the gym, will be with us forever.
Every year, our world evolves and changes, as we do. So many of us sat against a big rock at the front of the school or at the metal benches as we awaited our rescue after missing the bus. We were dependent on those around us to take us where we wanted to go, and even then, they chose the route. Thrillingly, many of us gained independence in the form of our license. Now we have the power to choose where we want to go and how we want to get there. Now as we graduate, we reach another level of independence. We have the chance to influence the world with our youthful minds and contribute to our ever-evolving world.
It's crazy to see how much all of us have changed. I remember showing up to grade 9 being barely able to reach my own locker and seeing all the senior football and basketball players, thinking they were all at least 25 years old. Now, in just a few years, the football and basketball players look around the same age, and I can confidently say that I can reach most of the lockers. If those changes are possible in just a few years, imagine how we will all evolve in 3, 5, or 10 years.
Although this is not the graduation we had all envisioned as kids, it still holds the same significance. All of our hard work and dedication has not been in vain. All considered, I sure have enjoyed not having finals the last 3 semesters of school. I think it is fair to say we've enjoyed not having to stress the potential of our marks taking a dive after each final exam. This year has brought enough worry and stress without having to be concerned about our marks saying parkour in the last week of school.
We have accomplished so much throughout our 13 years of school, thanks to our hard work and dedication, all the way from coloring pictures in kindergarten to surviving calculus with Mr. Friesen.
These 4 years have provided a prime opportunity for us to find our passions and discover what lights a fire in our bellies. This is our time to show the world what we are capable of.
We may have felt that our time at SCCHS has brought some of the best times of our lives, but the best is yet to come.
This is our opportunity to take all the skills we have acquired throughout the years and better our world. We have the chance to accomplish great things, make our mark, be the reason people smile, and pursue our passions. Congratulations and party hard.
Next, we would like to include a short video highlighting the graduates from Miss McDonald's class.
Congratulations to the 3 of you.
Just that one more time.
Congratulations to the 3 of you.
Perfect.
I feel like laughing. Sorry.
Dude.
I'm Richard. I am Haley. Congratulations, graduates of 2021!
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. You have officially graduated high school.
We wish each graduate all the best in their next adventure.
Good luck to you wherever your next steps may take you.
Thank you for joining us, and congratulations to each and every one of you.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step. Another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride. And I'm straight, I'm on my way. Get up my way. I'm running late, what can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring us. Got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa. I feel good. DeLorean. Yeah, we went on guard. Things are just things, they don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, whoop, that boy got bars. Okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah, let me testify to another morning. A morning, won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I came.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
It's always a good time. Wow, it's always a good time.
Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night. I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
To all the people who ain't like me, I ain't like me either. Half my class was having kids, guess we had that jungle fever. I was waiting for my graduation, growing impatient. What I didn't know was this grown up world was just school in a blown up world. There's still gossip, there's still drama, there's still problems. There's a right and there's a wrong. There's still people that I think won't love me till I'm gone. Low-key miss the days walking around in my school hall, but now I got a bigger job. The world screaming my songs as we go on. We remember all the times we spent together. As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Lauren is such a bitch. I don't even understand why guys like her. She's not even cute. She's not even pretty. Have you seen how much makeup she wears? And by the way, she facetunes her pictures so much. I honestly think she bought her followers. She barely gets any likes anyway. And you want to know the craziest part about all of it? She doesn't even have any idea her boyfriend's been cheating on her this entire time.
I know you moved on to someone new. Whole life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Leaving to find my soul. Told her I had to go. And I know it ain't pretty when our hearts get broke. Too young to feel this old. Watching us both turn cold. Oh, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. These days, these days. These days, these days.
3 years of ups and downs, nothing to show for it now. And I know it ain't pretty when the fire burns out. Calling me when I'm drunk, remind me of what I've done. And I know it ain't pretty when you're trying to move on, yeah.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. These days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know. To these days, these days. Oh.
Cigarettes in the ashtray, reminiscing on those past days. I thought you didn't know my last name, but that changed. And I traveled around the world, think where you living at now. I heard you moved to Austin, got an apartment and settled down. And every once in a while, I start texting, write a paragraph, but then I delete the message. Think about you like a pastime. I could cry you a river, get you baptized. Or I wasn't ready to act right. Used to always think I'd get you back right. They say that things fall apart. We were gonna move to Brooklyn, you were gonna study art. Love is just a tool to remind us who we are, and that we are not alone when we're walking in the dark.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest. We wish we could come back to these days, these days. We wish we could come back to these days, these days. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger cruises. Ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me.